Here they come. So the two players from Hong Kong out first. Chun and Suet, the 4th seeds in this year's event. Massive win for them yesterday down in Chan and Go, and extending their head-to-head against the Malaysians to 3-1. That was a big win. And as I say, just over half an hour required, that was all. They were absolutely rampant yesterday, these two. And here's their opponents. From the bottom half of the draw, the 2nd seeds, they've come through fairly comfortably in their matches so far. As I say, down the 3rd seeds yesterday in Faisal and Wijaya. This is Seung and CHAE YuJung from South Korea. Again, that was 45 minutes required in their quarter-final or semi-final clash yesterday, I should say. Very colourful affair then. Yellow takes on red. Should be a good watch, this one. Now these two. In fact, the unusual thing about all this is all 4 players are left-handers. You don't see that too often on a badminton court. There's their head showing. Head-to-head. The last meeting was in the Australian Open on the 4th of June. And that was won by CHAE and TANG. But they're trailing 1-2 head-to-head to Seung and CHAE. All the dignitaries in the house today. Well, we had an amazing semi-final Saturday, didn't we? 5 out of the 6 matches went the distance. Let's hope so today. So as we begin the warm-up. Chun, 24 years old. Born and bred in Hong Kong, has been as high as 2 in the world with his partner alongside. That was back in June last year. They've played 33 matches this year, won 21 of them. They won the Macau Open. That was their last title late last year. 3 semi-final showings as well. And his partner, Suet, played great yesterday. She just owned the net. 3 years older, 27. These two currently ranked 10th in the world. But as I say, if that match yesterday was anything to go on, they've been sharpening their skills all week. And you can see they've been extended the distance on a couple of those matches in round 1 and the quarter-final. Extended to almost, well, 3/4 of an hour or so on court. But also down in Koreans in round 2. Just getting a taste for what lies ahead today, the other side of the net. Choi and Shin it was on that occasion in straight games. Now the Korean front line then, Seo Shun Jae, just 22 years old. They're in their 4th final this season, these two. Born in Jeonju, South Korea. And his esteemed partner, CHAE YuJung, 2 years older. Off that career high ranking of 6 in the world, these two. And that's their path through. And ironically, their toughest tests were at the beginning of the tournament, as you can see. They've progressively, like their opponents, got better match on match. Good win against Faisal and Wijaya for them in the semi-finals yesterday. Again, 21-17, 21-18, 46 minutes was all they needed. Saying hello to the chair umpire from India. And his Thai service judge. Yes, of course. CHAE from South Korea was one of the heroes of the Korean Suleiman Cup triumph in 2017. And these two have been stalwarts for their nation, really, in that regard. How will they go today? in a matchup that suits them. They're leading 2-1 in the head-to-head series against today's opponents. So we're going to get finals day underway at the YONEX Chinese Taipei Open 2019. You're in the company of Paul Hand. Great to have you along. Mixed doubles action first up. So Ying Suet to get us underway. Misjudgment from YuJung. Always a little tense the first few points. Just these players, they all need time to settle. Of course they do. It's a rare beast that comes out here really quickly. Well, he's a familiar face, isn't he? That man with the power smash, Seung 22-year-old, 6-foot lefty. They all are. He played alongside Choi Sol-yu, of course, last night, downing Li Yang and Wang Qilin in that tight men's doubles semi-final. Last match of the day yesterday. They saved a couple of match points in getting there, but needed 2 of their own as well to cross the line. That was a really tight affair. Hour and 17 of maximum drama. A little bit of confusion there between the Hong Kong team. So on paper, the team dressed in red are the marginal favourites here. 4 world ranking spots between them in their favour. A 2-1 head-to-head lead for the red team. Can they make it 3-1 today? Just missed it. Going down the drifty side, got to be careful. And to be fair, there's not a lot of drift. It's a terrific stadium, this one, in that regard. Longest rally of the match, 25 shots, that one. Well, that was good proactive work from YuJung. Just too much pace on that angle. And she's struggling to settle.
5-4.
Coach is trying to bark out a few instructions to assist. Beautiful arena, this 15,000 capacity. Probably had 10,000 in last night. It was built back in 2005. Large multi-purpose stadium, this one. Madonna hosted a tour here in 2016. Packed the place out, understandably. Well, it's not where she wants to be at the back court necessarily. She'd rather be in the front court, and they should try desperately to get forward. You can see she's a little uncomfortable there. Wants to just switch up immediately, but her partner didn't play ball.
Service fault call to high. Service over.
Well, it's a very tense start, isn't it? That's terrific, isn't it? How about that? She was on the floor 1 minute. Next shot, she's pouncing all over that net. That is super stealthy from Seung Suet. Look at this. Great explosive first step there. And of course, all the advantages of being a left-hander are kind of negated in this all left-handed affair. Oh, well played. Opening the court beautifully and then closing in for the net kill.
Service over. 9-6.
Combining so effectively, the Hong Kong team now.
Play.
3-point cushion for these two. That was very purposeful from Seung.
Service over. 7-9.
Both teams trying to do whatever they can to get each other away from the front court. Trying to get the shuttle below the tape. Yeah, he's got a lot of heat up there on that smash and just buckled Ying. Sweat there.
8-9.
We saw plenty of this last night, didn't we? Last match of the day in that men's doubles. He showed so much character to come through that tight one.
Nine all.
So 3 points in a row then for the Koreans. Oh, well done. Wow, that was packing a punch there from the smallest player on court.
10-9.
She really unleashed the fury here. Got behind it nicely. Great straight smash. Well, it's been called wide. There has been no challenge, so it's the Koreans that head to the turn with a 2-point cushion. 11 points to 9. Just 7 minutes played. Well, it's been a streaky match so far. Both teams have had runs of 5 consecutive points in the early stages. Just 2 points between them in favour of these two. Brilliant from Seung Suet. So bold and pioneering up there. This was really proactive. Excellent hand skills. Oh, fantastic. Little bit of wizardry from Seung Suet. Deception to the max earlier in the point as well. And she just read this play so quickly. Look at this. Following up so well here, look. Very well done. Oh, have some of that. Excellent cross net from Chun there. Just saw the space. Very visionary. And you'd imagine all these 4 players are just very imaginative, aren't they, with the way that they play? They have to be, because to stay at the top of this sort of mixed doubles discipline, you've got to be creative. You've got to bring more and keep adding to your game. They certainly don't lack any of that. Oh, super play. Another terrific rally. Seung having his way in the end. He had to work very hard here. Understand how Chun wanted the fast, hard lift away. Nice and shallow and fast, but right into the hitting strike zone of Seung. Tried to redeem himself, didn't he?
14-12.
So quick to close that down, but in doing so, kind of rushed himself a little. So again, 2-point cushion for the Koreans here.
Service over, 13-14.
That was going out. That is out. Yeah, gestured by the coach as well. Should have left that one. This one here, it was spilling wide, but he played it. Good leave, and it's fascinating when you watch the women as well, both of them trying to sort of encroach forward so early in the point and take the upper hand, but of course they've got to select the right shot, so they're kind of moving in tandem, their bodies moving backwards and forwards together as each team kind of senses they have the upper hand or not. It's a fascinating watch. Yeah, not to be denied, and a little assistance from the net.
Service over, 15 all.
So little between these two teams. This is tight. Plenty up for grabs as well. Winner walks off, the winners walk off with a check for $39,500 US. Losers $19,000 US. That's shared between them, of course, but still generous spoils here. It's a very highly paid super 300 level tournament. This one normally $150,000 US. This one is imbued with $500,000 US. It's a wealthy city, Taipei. So the Koreans, as we've seen of late, pushing in front by 2 points. Oh, it's just missed.
Service over, 16-17.
Well, there's never been any more than 3 points between these two teams throughout this opening game. But Seung Suet will go toe-to-toe with anyone at the front court. She's holding up very, very well, yeah. Look at her here. Silky hand skills, just asking another tough question of Seung. Deadlock again in this tight opener. That's gone. Well, I thought they were playing with fire in that point. So much traffic directed to Seung. But in the end, he wilted. And of course, it's the sort of... it's the safer part of the court to play to. If the yellow team play to the right, the drift might carry the shuttle wide. We've seen that a few times, so they're not taking that risk. Now, is she onto something tactically here? A 1-point lead for Tang and C. That's a super return. He has been great under pressure. Plenty of evidence of that last night in the men's doubles. He made himself the party pooper with that win over Li Yang and Wang Qilin last night. The locals walked away a little bit long-faced after that one.
Service over, 19-18.
Good serve. Yeah, just enough heat on the smash to buckle YuJung.
20, game point, 18.
Just in the nick of time, the Hong Kong pairing. A couple of game point opportunities. Oh, how about that? The back behind to win the game. Tang Chun-man and Seung Suet getting out the magic potion on the game point. Take the opener. 21 points to 18 after 18 minutes of compelling action. He's delighted with himself there. Look at that.
綁網呢個嚇，你唔使睇太多斜視㗎，你攝住你嘅正手嘅中前半場個位啊，記住啊，呢個我哋個位置係上去先贏到，褪到嚟唔得，你係咪肚痛啊？你攞毛巾，攞毛巾，攞毛巾，攞毛巾咧，嘔呢個毛巾係啊，你知呢個拖啊，你啱啱入嚟嘅手啦，你唔知嘅，你唔知第一面。咁臨呢個準備嘅嗰啲時間，你一等係個波，嗰啲水嘅人。冇呢個佢有佢嘔出嚟，嘔出嚟。好啦，你嘔出嚟，如果想嘔出嚟，跟住擺咗。
Second game.
So all 4 players back for the start of game 2.
Play.
The Hong Kong team halfway home to the title. Lovely hold there from Chun.
1 love. Return the shuttle. Return the shuttle. Play. Service over.
One lapse in concentration, perhaps. They are human after all. The odd mistake creeps in every now and then.
Service over. 2-1.
Oh, brilliant turnaround. That is a superb point from Tang and CHAE. They were really under pressure throughout. That's a fine turnaround. Oh, nice. So quick thinking.
Service over. 2-3. Service over. 4-2.
It's a good return of serve off of the flick serve from CHAE, setting a partner up nicely. Super loose with the wrist, really backing herself. High level of self-trust from Seung Suet there. Brilliant, spreading the court wonderfully. Richly imaginative point again from Seung Suet. She's been standout in that front court, owning it. Nice reverse slice there from her partner. And look at that creative angle, and then closing in for the kill. And they've just been that little bit more solid in attack and at the back court as well, these two. Very little in it. But they have had success when they've managed to move this player in your picture to the back court and then expose her a little back there. Well, these guys are getting to the shuttle so quickly that they seem to have multiple options every time, and they can just make the magic, and almost like they're making the shuttle sing. Look at this creativity from all of them. But in the end, Seung with the explosive big banger, longest rally of the match, 32 shots that was. Oh, super defense from Seung.
Five, 6.
Okay, read the play there. Four in a row then for Seung and CHAE. Nice judgment there from TANG on the return of serve. She's at it again. Incredible wrist dexterity and shuttle control, very high level from Seung Suet. Watch how she gets involved here. Good defense. It's a terrific turnaround from here on in. Look at that. That was the shot there that really opened up the Koreans. Masterful.
Play. Play on.
Clever. Taken so early, that return from Seung.
7-all. Service over, 8-7.
Oh, it's standout badminton, isn't it? Twinning power and subtlety with such efficiency, the Hong Kong pairing right now. When they're at their very best, it's tough to match them. They really have played some beautiful badminton. But it is all rather streaky. Of course it is. It's just the way they roll. She's so left brain.
Service over. 8-9.
Seung's so quick to pounce on the early return like that. Now she's just so imposing at the net, they can barely get past. She's like a blanket all over it. Seeing Suet. Ghostly speed. She's very stealthy up there. She sees it so quickly. But look at the effect. Head scratching. So this time, as in the opening game, it's a repeat. 11-8 at the turn in favour of these two from Hong Kong. Well, I guess the question that many are pondering right now is, can these two get a toe hold and fight back into this one, or will these two, Tang and CHAE, hold on for victory? They've been playing magnificently and containing the Koreans, keeping them at arm's length. It's been a tough job. Can they see it home now? That's nice. Just when you thought he didn't have that many options. Oh, again, letting the magic flow from their wands, the pair from Hong Kong. It's been standout. They've been so exciting to watch. Oh, incredible. When they're playing together the way they are, it's just majestic to watch. They make the game look so easy. They're a millisecond ahead of many other teams. You can see how they got up to their former high of 2 in the world. And they're rampant right now. Tang and CHAE absolutely stand out. And of course it was that runner-up showing at the end of year finals in Dubai 2017, which really nudged that ranking up there for them. All the answers right now. They're just like a yellow blanket all over that net, and there's very little that Seung and CHAE can do. They are on a hot streak, and they're just not letting up. That stops the run of points at 9. The bubble finally bursts. But you do sense now, with 3 points to go, that they should have enough leeway here to get across the line. They've been absolutely mesmerizing. Outstanding. Just a treat to watch. They've totally owned this match. Grabbed it with both hands, and they just will not let go. They're very streaky players, but at the moment, definitely on a white hot streak. Yeah, slam dunk to get to match point, and there's 10 of them for Tang Chun-man and Ying Suet of Hong Kong.
20, match point, 10. Ying.
Terrific in Taipei. Tang Chun-man and Ying Suet from Hong Kong, the 4th seeds and world number 10s, with a masterful showing from the semi-finals onward. They have really treated us. That was something very, very special. A run of 9 consecutive points in game 2 gave them the upper hand, and from that moment on, getting their opponents in a headlock and just not letting go.
21, 10.
Simply too good. Confirmation of the score, 21-18, 21-10, 38 minutes played. What a match that was. I don't think she can barely believe it. Let's hear from our
非常
winners
开
now.
心哦，今天2位可以拿下这个混双的冠军，也是今天第一个冠军。我们第一个问题先来问一下俊文，在台北这样的一个地方哦，昨天其实是先打败了第一种子，也是大家关心的这个马来西亚的组合。那今天又打败了第二种子，2个对手都不是很好打。今天是怎么样能够在这个比赛当中有出这样的表现？
说一定是很开心的，因为他们也是很好，还有排名很高的选手嘛，所以赢了他们也不容易，所以我们就很开心，还有就给我们很大的。
Okay, the first question I ask about them is because these top 2 seeds they face these couple days from the semifinal to the final. So how do they win the game? And they said because they feel a lot of confidence and they can play very well and they just want to show their best to all the fans here. 12年之后，今天又有非常多的观众朋友在这个地方，特别他们一直喊的是香港加油。那你们自己怎么看这样的一个热情的一个观众在这个地方对你们的一个鼓励？可不可以跟他们说说话？
就很开心，因为我们在台湾已经没有拿冠军12年，然后就很感动，因为听到他们讲香港加油这样子。有非常令我们有动力去拿下。
会觉得这边像是一个主场一样的感觉吗？因为真的非常多的观众。
对，然后我也很喜欢台湾，因为今天因为台湾美食太多，吃太饱，然后有一点要吐的感觉，但是还好顶下来。
Okay, the second question I asked CHAE, they said because after 12 years, Hong Kong team can win the Taipei Open again here. Last time they win the champion here was 2007. And how do she feel about the Taiwanese fans, the passionate fans? And she said she loved the Taiwanese fans here, and especially she liked the food in Taiwan. She eat a lot. Okay, thank you. And
well, they came and they conquered, didn't they? Chun Man and Ying Suet, the 4th seeds, world number 10s, with a standout showing. Their last title was the Macau Open 2018. And, a title today will go down very well for those two. What a showing it was. The presentation party is assembling as we speak. They will be going on to the top podium very, very shortly.
The 2019 YONEX Chinese Taipei Open Mixed Doubles will now begin. 首先，让我们用热情的掌声欢迎我们的亚军 韩国代表队选手徐承宰、蔡佑丁。Welcome our runners-up, Seung and YuJung from Korea to the stage. 接着，让我们掌声欢迎我们的冠军——中国香港代表队选手邓俊文、谢盈雪 ，and champions 邓俊文 and 谢盈雪 from Hong Kong, China. Please up to stage. 接着，很荣幸为您邀请到的是中华民国羽球协会理事长张国作理事长为我们颁发奖牌。And now we are honored to invite our guest, the President of Chinese Taipei Badminton Association, YuJung, to the stage to present the medals. 再次用热情的掌声，恭喜我们非常优秀的选手。再次用掌声恭喜我们的冠军选手，恭喜你们！那请我们的贵宾呢，在舞台旁边稍后一下。接着呢，很荣幸为您邀请到的是 YONEX 优乃克公司的总经理宫前辉久桑为我们颁发奖金。We then would like to invite our guest, YONEX Taiwan Company Limited President Hiroshisa Miyamai, to the stage to present the check. 谢谢。紧接着，很荣幸为您邀请到 iWater 金字塔能量活水总经理李宗明总经理为我们颁发吉祥物以及呢大会纪念品。We now invite our guest, Innova Green Tech Jumping Group President Edward Lee, to the stage to present the gift from our tournament. 谢谢。那接着呢，我们有请选手以及贵宾一同拍照合影。Players and guests, please get together for a group photo. 好，看一下我们前方的摄影镜头。Look the camera in front of the stage. 好的，感谢我们的颁奖贵宾，谢谢。那我们呢，请获奖选手们拍照合影。Can all of the finalists please get together for a photo?
So that rounds out the action of the mixed doubles final. Tang, Chun and Suet as the champions from Hong Kong of the YONEX Chinese Taipei Open. Good solid week for them.